What's up, traders? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanna go through two setups that formed yesterday on oil and Nasdaq. I actually took a trade on Nasdaq, but I wanna show you that trading is just a boring process. It's nothing exciting about it. It's just routine, knowing what to do, when to do, how to do. Like, it's simple. The simpler your trading process is, the better you are at trading, because you don't have complicated things. So this is oil, and yesterday, as you can see, this is yesterday from this blue line up to 8 p.m. before everything starts. You can see that the price was just nothing really going on, but it set the high and the low of the day. Now, also, we have our previous day's low down here and our previous day's high up here. So we are inside the previous day's high and low. Now, with that in mind, the next thing is, the first hour sets the high and the low of the session. When you understand that, the first hour, which is 8 to 9 p.m. New York Eastern Time. When you understand that, it makes life simple, because now you have your low of the session here, and the high of the session is here. As you can see, now we have our high of the day. And what do we want to see? We want to see market breaking out of or triggering the high of the session or the high of the day. Now, as you can see, the first hour in oil continued higher to 50 pips above the high of the day, 50 pips. Now, you are looking now for your setup. I am looking for a W from an M formation, breakout, pullback, engulfment. Simple. At 9:30 or 5 minutes before 9:30, or now after 9:30, now we are looking for the setup. Now, before 9:30, this is what happens. Now, as you can see, the market came higher, broke structure, came back, and then engulfed at 9:30. But I was not really convinced, because look at the way these pins, like I am not, these pins, they are not really giving me any indication that we are going down. I want a nice setup. We come like the way this market has an M formation, break structure, then pull back, and then continue. But no, not this. This is showing me that people were buying higher, or they were selling up, and to me, like, if you look at how candles form, you will know whether they are trapping people or it's genuinely a trade that is setting up. If you look at this for quite some time, you will know the candles that are legit, that are going to move towards your direction, and the candles that are going to, they are going to make you suffer. Yes. Because when you think about it, these candles, they were bullish. They were bullish. They were bullish. And then they come and close down. And then another bullish one, close down. Bullish one, close down. So to me, that is not how I want. And as you can see, the market continued higher. Now, I want to show you what I'm really looking at in terms of the way candles form. As you can see, we broke structure. We have an M pattern, and then we are breaking structure. And look at the difference between these candles and these candles. Can you see the difference? There is momentum. There is momentum. There is power. Here there is no power. This is just plain sight being trapped. Then I'm looking now for an engulfment. Boom. This is my engulfment. 10:13. Just 2 minutes for this first hour, 15-minute candle to close in the third hour. Now, when you look at this, let me show you. So we have there. You see, we have an M, and then we've broken structure. Now, unless we close above the high of the day, I am looking for any retest that is to come, between this line and the high of the day for an engulfment. And as you can see, these candles are different from these candles in terms of the way they form. They are big candles. And then boom, this is where the engulfment, and look at that engulfment. Look at that engulfment. To me, that was an entry. And, look at the way the candles form after that. Very strong for, a target of 50 pips. Look at that. Now, this is how my setup looks like. So guys, always pay attention to how these candles are forming. Always pay close attention. Now, for the trade that I took, I'm just going to go through from 8, since I am sure you understand the process. So 8 to 9 gave me the high and the low of the day, of the session. And then, before even I enter this trade, Stacy Buck says that you should read books. Read books. They are the classical charting patterns of by Edward and McGee. Yes, you should read that book because it gives you insight on how patterns form, on how explosive moves form. Now, there was, I don't remember the shape of this, but as I was reading it, I understood, and I came to backtest, and I saw that when you see this shape form, we have that pump, and then just look at that. Well, it was there because I was basing my trade after 9:30. So that was is it a trend line or what? And then before 9:30, I think this a falling wedge. If you know what this shape is in terms of forex, please comment down. I don't remember the name, but what I remember is that when this shape forms, when it breaks out explosively. So if it broke out above here, that was a continuation, an explosive continuation. But it broke down. It came down. So when it broke, I was waiting for this to break out. Then boom, I'm in. So I actually, it was a 50 pip trade, but I got out at 25 pips, yes. Because my spread had not covered me to get filled in at 50 pips. But once I saw these pins, I knew it's time to exit. So this was my trade yesterday. But the process is the same. As you can see, we came and we set the high of the day. And then we came and triggered other time frame traders with an engulfment. But to me, this is, as I am continuing to trade, I am trying to refine my strategy. Look at ways that I can get explosive moves easily with no stress. So to me, this was actually my first trade using this shape. But they say knowledge is power. So don't be afraid to refine your strategy, to refine your process to be the simplest process possible. So guys, hopefully you understood that trading is just a boring process. There is nothing that, you don't want to get up mixed with your emotions. You just want to be as cool and collected as possible in order for you to see what's happening, to see what's really happening. So hopefully you got value from today's video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Stay disciplined, stay focused. See you in the next video.